Hello everyone, my name is Fidel Abdelrazak and this is my brother, Ahmed, and this is my informative speech. It was the year 2015 when I first began expanding in the music I listened to. Before then, all I had to listen to was what my then 25-year-old brother had given me on my music app, and so you could assume it was very old music. I downloaded Spotify and began my search and quickly found an inspiring musician named Ed Sheeran. His upbeat flow and quick thinking on the guitar made him one of my favorite musicians. I've been a fan of his for 5 years now, and thanks to this project, I and all of you get to learn more about him. In this speech, we will discuss the obstacles Ed Sheeran overcame, life on his own as a teen, his popularity through social media, and finally, his rise to fame thanks to a certain celebrity. Sheeran found his love for music at a very young age and knew how to play multiple instruments by age 14. You would expect a kid who's great at playing music to be one of the popular kids, but in Ed Sheeran's case, it was the opposite. Sheeran was often bullied for his large glasses and ginger hair. So, here's a picture of Ed Sheeran as a child. God did not take it easy on him. There you go. Ed Sheeran often looked down upon being a ginger, but lately he has said that it's been one of his saving graces. According to Sheeran himself, it's become a blessing. Sheeran states, being a ginger can seem like a bad thing when you're young, but as a musician it has been my saving grace. Because if you see a ginger kid on TV, and there's only one messy-haired ginger kid who plays guitar, it is very easy to find him on YouTube. Sheeran struggled with physical looks for most of his life, but it wasn't his only obstacle. Sheeran had a stutter that he would often be bullied for, and he took many speech therapy lessons, to no avail as well. It was only when he received an album from his father, the Marshall Mathers LP, that his stutter seemed to have vanished. It could be that he memorized every single word on the album back to back, or it could be that when he got the album, he actually started writing more music. It was also, like I said, this album that motivated Ed Sheeran to write more songs. Sheeran has since written hundreds of songs, and he doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. At the age of 17, Sheeran had a good amount of written songs and decided to move away from his family in Halifax, England, and moved to London to launch his music career. Sheeran worked very hard while on his own, finding small venues to earn some cash, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Sheeran would often go and sleep on the streets when he couldn't find a place to stay at, which was often. According to Sheeran himself, in his book, A Visual Journey, Sheeran often slept under an arch outside of Buckingham Palace. In the book, it states that Ed Sheeran formed a precise sleeping schedule, allowing him to sleep on the Circle Line train after gigs, waiting until around 5 a.m. to be able to sleep on the line until 12 p.m., to then go to another session. Sheeran made the most of his time in London by establishing important connections. For example, Sheeran met the singer Passenger, famous for his song Let Her Go, while at a gig in Cambridge. Now, before I move on to the next point, here's a picture of Ed Sheeran while on the streets as a young child. I believe in this picture he's around 16 or 17. Most likely 17. In the year 2010, social media was on the rise. It gained much attention because of the connection it brought out among the world. Ed Sheeran took advantage of rapid popularity that social media gained and started posting videos of his gigs, which then went viral. It was through social media that Ed Sheeran was able to become semi-known, but not known enough. It also helped in terms of his interaction with fans. Through social media, Ed Sheeran was able to make a name for himself that opened a gateway of opportunities. The rise of social media certainly was a helping hand in the rise to fame for Ed Sheeran. However, it was the help that he received from Jamie Foxx, a movie actor, that helped Sheeran in his rise to fame. According to Business Insider, Foxx was hosting a radio show in Los Angeles at the time, and Sheeran came to the station to try and show him some of his music. Foxx said he liked Sheeran's music enough to let the up-and-coming musician stay at his home for over a month. Not only did Fox allow Sheeran to sleep at his place, but he also gave the singer the opportunity to perform at one of his gigs that he was hosting. The gig was filled with one of the biggest names in Hollywood, and also a lot of music labels. Sheeran went up with a ukulele, and in 12 minutes was given a standing ovation. In his time as a pop star, Sheeran has written multiple songs for other musicians as well as himself, and they've all surpassed many achievements. Sheeran has won several Grammys, had plenty of songs in Billboard's Hot 100s, and has achieved more than that. Sheeran made his dream a reality through determination and grit. Sheeran made his dream a reality, and he had faith in himself and his abilities and never quit. Even when things got difficult, Before I end this speech, I want to say one last thing. Whenever you feel what you're doing is unattainable, remember that everything seems impossible until it's done. Thank you.